Good morning, Spartans. Today is Friday, March 25th. The weather is currently 36 degrees with a high of 45 and a low of 31. Next week, Monday, March 28th, is Grout Fit. Make sure you dress up. Now to Nick in the studio.
Thank you, Maya Olger, for starting this fantastic Spartan news off. It's everybody's favorite anchors. I'm Nick Schoonmaker.
And I'm Colby Vandenberg. Let's send this off to the big bad, big Serbs with some Reading Month info.
Thank you, Colby. Congratulations, Reading Month winners. Abigail Pinzia, Luke Frey, Amber Landry, Eliza Hartwick, and Michaela Hill. Back to you, Nick.
That was sick, big bad, big Serbs. Congrats to those winners for reading during Reading Month.
Now let's take a small peek with our boy Nathan on the Battle of the Colors.
Thanks, Colby. Battle of the Colors, yesterday's winner was pink. There was a mistake in yesterday's news saying that today was Tropical Day. It is actually Country versus Country Club Day today. Monday is Grout Fit Day. Tuesday is Senior Citizen Day. And Wednesday is Tropical Day. Back to you, Nick.
Come on, my homies in blue. We gotta dress harder than that. Can't let those stinky pinks take control.
Yeah, man, that would stink, man. You know what doesn't stink? SAT testing. Now on to B. Shansk and K. Ray Anderson.
Hey, Mr. Shansky, I heard there's some testing coming up. Is that true?
You heard correctly, Kaylee. Wednesday, April 13th, the juniors will be taking the SAT and the sophomores will be taking the PSAT 10. Then Thursday, April 14th, the juniors will be taking the work keys and the freshmen will be taking the PSAT 9. All tests start at 7:50, which is our normal start time.
Where can students check for the room assignments?
I'm glad you asked. The room assignments will be posted outside the auditorium entrance. It's important for students to check their room assignments before test day because it's a lot easier.
What should students bring with them to the test?
Great question, Kaylee. Students should bring a calculator that's approved by the College Board. Students can use scientific calculators, four-function calculators, or any of the graphing calculators identified in the list posted next to the room assignments. They say that you can do all the math problems without a calculator, but it's probably easier if you have one.
Probably. Is there anything students should not bring?
That's kind of up to the student. Cell phones are not allowed in the test rooms, and students cannot access them during breaks either. If students bring cell phones, we will collect them before the test starts. If they don't want us to hang on to their cell phone, they shouldn't bring them. Food and drinks are not allowed in the test room either, but students can leave them outside the test room for during breaks.
What time will testing be over?
The SAT should end around 12:30. The PSAT test and the work keys should finish around 11:30. Students are dismissed immediately following the test. If they can walk or arrange transportation, they're free to leave as soon as the test is over. If you ride the bus and cannot arrange a ride, you'll remain in your test room until normal dismissal time.
What about 11th graders, KCTC students?
Junior KCTC students are excused both days of testing.
What are the 12th graders doing during testing days?
Seniors have testing days off. However, 12th grade KCTC students are expected to attend KCTC on Thursday, April 14th. KCTC is closed on Wednesday, April 13th.
What should 10th graders and 9th graders do on the days they are not testing?
I knew you were going to ask that, Kaylee. On the days they aren't testing, sophomores and freshmen should volunteer, go on a college visit, or try out a job shadow experience.
Thank you for all the information, Mr. Shansky.
You're welcome. This is great. Hey, students, if you have any questions, let me know.
SAT ain't for me, but the rest of you better be ready to rumble.
Now let's take a turn to our second favorite Menards worker. Take it away, J-Dubs.
Thanks, Kobe. Juniors and seniors can buy prom tickets at lunch for $40. Cash or check is accepted. Prom will be Saturday, May 14th from 7 to 10 at Cannonsburg. If you need a guest pass for underclassmen or out-of-district guests, please go to the office. Any questions, contact Ms. Colostin or Mr. Graham. Back to you, Nick.
You heard, J-Dubs. You better buy those tickets so you can boogie down at prom.
Prom. Now let's hear a little something from Ashton about the Costa Rica trip.
Thanks, Kobe. Attention Sparta High School. If you plan on attending the Costa Rica trip in the summer of 2023, your parent/guardian must attend the Google meeting on Tuesday, March 29th at 6 p.m. So tell them to be there. Now back to Nick in the studio.
Thanks, Ashton. You know, long time ago, I played Fortnite with him.
Just a heads up, the third quarter Maven career fairs close on March 31st. Let's see if Gunnar agrees.
Thanks, Kobe. Just a heads up that third quarter Maven career fairs close on March 31st. Make sure you get that done. Back to you, Nick.
Looks like Gunner agreed. So just a heads up, third quarter Maven Career Fairs close on March 31st.
Word. Let's take a moment to speak some Spanish. Now on to Maria.
Dylan, what does ornitorrinco means?
Ornitorrinco means to dance and have fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I know that. Hobby.
You.
What does ornitorrinco means?
Ornitorrinco? That's that little... Like you got a dish, right?
Yeah, right.
Just kind of pops up a little.
Sure. What does ornitorrinco means?
I know what ornitorrinco means. It's bowling. If you ever bowl and you hit no pins, that's ornitorrinco. Ornitorrinco. Yeah.
What does ornitorrinco means, Arthur?
Ornitorrinco means platypus.
Good job.
Really rockin' rockstar Spanish, Maria. Learning new words week in and week out.
Now give me some info, Hunter and Officer Costa.
Good morning, Spartans. This is Hunter Warner, and I'm here joined with Officer Costa. Today, we're going to be talking about emergency hotlines. So, Officer Costa, can you tell me a little bit about the differences between 911 and non-emergency services?
Yes, thank you, Hunter. So, if you think you have an emergency, let's say somebody's feeling suicidal, it's a case of domestic violence, something that needs an emergency response, don't hesitate to call 911. That's what we're there for, and our dispatchers will send the right person to the location. If it's a non-emergency service, when you think, hey, I may be concerned about a friend, you can call the non-emergency number, which is 616-632-6100, and our dispatchers will be able to find the right response or whoever needs to show up to that location. Let us decide that for you. And we also want you to know that in the County of Kent, we have a service for people with mental health crisis, where if you call 911 and we know it's a mental health crisis going on, we'll go ahead and call that team to respond. We go in first, make sure the scene is safe, and then we'll call that team to come and respond. And sometimes they just tell us, hey, we're good here, you can go, and there's no need for police there anymore. So please take advantage of that. Those services are there for you, for everyone in the county.
Awesome. Thank you, Mr. Costa. This has been Officer Costa. Have a wonderful day, Spartans. And
thank you very much, Officer Costa.
How about some hot news with the lads? Take it away, Serbs, Gage, and Mason B.
Kansas City Chiefs trade wide receiver Tyreek Hill to the Miami Dolphins for 5 draft picks.
There was a big day of March Madness action on Thursday night as 2 #1 seeds were dumped out of the tournament.
Welcome to Hot News, Spartans. Crime in Miami is starting to grow this week due to spring break. A curfew has been set in place by authorities.
Thank you, gentlemen. Hot news never fails to excite.
Let's end this super sweet Spartan news with a funny Friday and a quote of the day.
Have a wonderful weekend, my fellow super sweet Spartans.
Hey guys, it's K-Dog.
D-Nice here.
We have a funny Friday for you.
Of course we do. So K-Dog.
Yes?
How do you get a squirrel to like you?
You give it treats.
You act like you're nuts.
You must have a lot of squirrel friends.
I do.
Have a good weekend.
You will face many defeats in life, but never let yourself be defeated. Maya Angelou.